Now, Macca, you joined us on the Summer Series, which is currently on air, Network 10, Saturdays and Sundays. The last episode starts this weekend. What an experience.
Mate, but wasn't it? Fair dinkum. I mean, when the guys came and saw me, they said we wanted to bring a little bit of something a bit more serious to the show. Would you be interested in joining us?
We can't find someone to bring the seriousness. Would you be interested in joining us?
Something like that. It was one or the other. I mean, I hear what I hear, and whether it was what was said, it's another matter, you know. But, yeah, but wasn't it a trip and a half?
It was amazing. Travelling through Victoria, seeing the diversity of landscape on offer in Victoria, that blew me away. That never ceases to amaze me. The people that you encounter while you're on the road, obviously we're not the only ones that know that. All these good people are here to... Good morning, folks. How are you?
How you going, mate?
They're all here to sort of get part of that, but...
Jesus, mate, you're punching above your weight, aren't you?
Yeah, okay, sorry, easy with the pops. Well, it was a great trip, and raising money for the McGrath Foundation was pretty special as well.
Mate, and I think that was a part of the whole experience for me. I agree with everything you just said there, the diversity of the land we saw. We went to the coast, we went to the mountains, we went to the little bit inland there, you know, it was a bit dry, and the diversity in all that country was amazing. But to do it with the bunch of people that we did it with, and for the cause we did it for, just made the whole experience a little bit deeper, didn't it?
It did, and it reminds you what travelling is like around Australia, that travelling community. Now, we have our TV show and we travel and we're all mates, but for anyone who jumps in a caravan, you join that community of on-road travellers, don't you? It's pretty special.
And it happens really quickly. You know, I personally had only met a couple of people on that trip prior to starting the trip. But within a couple of days, we were mates, and within a couple more, we were family.
And then a couple of days after that, you weren't talking.
Yeah, well, that's what families do.
Fantastic.
But luckily, Cole was there as camp mother to keep everyone together.
Oh,
mate.
yes. Wasn't he just? Hey, what's brought you out from the bush to the show?
Mate, I love coming to the city because the traffic is just my favourite. The people are so courteous on the roads around here, aren't they?
Oh, they're lovely. Morning, folks. How are you? Look at that. You're ready for business
yeah.
today? You look like you've got a list and you look like you're carrying the money. All right. Good luck.
You look like you're back in the rehydration phase of your cycle drinking that bottle of water too.
So you've come down from the bush. We've been able to sort of get you from that sort of little enclave, that hut you must have out there. You've showered. You've had half a shave.
Let's not go too far. I put some deodorant on, mate. That's all I did.
I thought the shirt looked very familiar. But who are you here with? What are you doing?
Mate, well, I've come down to chat to all you guys and catch up again because I've missed you. You know, It's been a little while.
You've done some filming for the show, though. It's an exciting season coming up, isn't it?
Mate, talking to the guys, there is so much jam-packed into this year. It is going to be red hot, you know. I mean, I'm not going to give too much away because we want everyone to be a bit surprised when they sit down.
We definitely do. But I think the new season goes to air early April, and there is plenty to look out for.
Well, apparently they want more serious in the show, so they're going to get me to do a little bit more, mate. But they reckon you're a bit loose on there all the time, mate.
Well, I'm just sort of prone to doing anything and everything.
Well,
take that however you want.
But mate, while I'm down here as well, I've been catching up with the boys up at the boys and girls up on the Johnnos camper trailer stand, giving them a bit of a hand and playing with the product and playing with the people, I suppose, more to the point.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell us about the Johnnos camper trailer range.
Mate, there's a fair sort of a range up there.
Really?
There's, I'd definitely say there's something for everyone. There's entry-level stuff right up to high-end, stuff for families, stuff for couples. There's stuff there that's more than capable of sort of targeting any track in Australia, and there's also stuff that you can just take down the beach or to a local camping area and kick back and have a spell, and that's what it's all about.
I'm going to give you a couple of urban myths around camper trailers, and you're going to prove them wrong to me.
Sure.
Some people look at them and go, oh, headache to set up, fold it out, whip it open, too much time.
Yeah, and that is the case sometimes.
Yeah.
And what I'll always say to people, if you're looking to buy a camper trailer, always have the person that you're buying it off set it up and pack it up in front of you, and then allow you to set it up and pack it up yourself, because it's the only way you're going to know if it's simple or not.
People also have this myth about camper trailers that you know what? You're only going to get value out of them if you're going away and you've got to set it up for 3 or 4 days. You can stay overnight, can't you? It can be just a side of the road job, overnight, open it up and have a great experience.
Yeah, absolutely, Terry. And that's where it comes down to choosing the right camper to suit you. If you're the sort of person who's going to be touring, stopping for the night, you need a smaller tent that's freestanding, that doesn't require poles, ropes, pegs, because all that'll happen if you choose that is you'll end up getting sick of it and stopping in motels instead. And that's not why you're buying the camper.
Yeah. Tell us about some of the features of the Johnnos trailers that you think sort of set it apart.
Mate, I think the main feature that sets it apart, well, there's a couple of key ones. And one is the strength and durability. And that's been driven by about 15 years of building those trailers to be hired out. Because you've got an option there. You can either hire them or you can buy them. Anything that has to be built to hire has got to be bulletproof.
Always.
There is no such thing as a speed bump in a hire car, mate.
Tell me about the hiring. Johnno, you can hire a camper trailer. Now, I know this initiative happens with caravans as well, but why has it come about? How successful is it? And what would you say to someone who's thinking about buying and maybe wants to hire first?
I'd say absolutely do it. It'll give you the peace of mind that what you're buying is going to give you what you want. And that is that simplicity, the ruggedness, all those things. And it'll also allow you to choose the other features in the trailer you buy that are going to be important to you.
You get a clearer idea of what you want and what you don't want if you do hire, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's the old try before you buy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been there before. Says a lot about your product that you're happy to let people hire it too, doesn't it? Here you go. Take it, hire it, have it for a season. We'll see when you come back you want to buy it.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. And there's other reasons why people would hire as well. I mean, some people simply don't have a place to store one if they own it. Or if they're just going to do one holiday a year, financially, they're better off to hire one than to own it and have it sitting there. Very good point.
Now, website, it's got to be something along the lines of, Johnno, I'm not even going to give that one any credence, that joke, because it was bad. And I've heard it before.
I'm a father, I can use it.
It's got to be johnnoscampertrailers.com.au, doesn't it?
No, it's not.
See, misconception number 3 that we've debunked here.
Yeah, that's what we're about. We're about debunking. If there's one thing we do, we get bunks and we de them.
We debunk so much, it's like a hotbed of debunking.
Yeah, there's more debunking here than there is rebunking, that's for sure.
I'll give you the hot tip. You won't be getting any closer than what you are now.
Mate, it is www.
Yes.
And the funny thing about that is that's at the start of nearly everyone's, isn't it?
Yeah. We can everyone shares that.
Yeah. Yep. And then we have the dot, and then we just have simply campertrailer.
Yep.
.com.au.
www.campertrailer.com.au, or go visit the boys just down that way.
Exactly. Top idea.
Are you here all weekend?
I am, mate.
We're going to come and have a chat tomorrow morning?
Why not?
Great.
Can we talk about something different?
Yeah. We can.
Because this is getting a bit repetitive. We do it day after day after day.
Why don't we talk about me?
Yeah. Let's talk about you. How have you been?
No, tomorrow we'll talk about me.
Oh, come on, mate. I want to know now.
Nah. Not giving you nothing now.
Nothing.
We're done. I want to go get a Dutch pancake and a Danish pastry.
Good idea.
Yeah, lovely.
I'll catch you tomorrow morning. No, thank you for your time, mate.
Pleasure, Macca.
Yeah.
Love you.
What's up, down under?